Welcome back to the podcast. I hope you had an amazing weekend. The new podcast drops every Monday, so please be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss a single one. Click that follow button. We had an amazing weekend of travel volleyball and high school basketball. It made me think that this is the perfect time to do a pod on consistency because the wheels fall off for most when the weekend rolls around. Last night, I made a recipe from the Kelly Counts Macros Clubhouse monthly membership. It was a roast made in the crock pot with pickles. It's one of my top requests, not only from my family, but from my clients because it is delicious and macro friendly. It's quick and it's easy. It only has a few ingredients. It smells amazing while it's cooking in your home. And it's also very affordable. So the recipes are clickable inside of the Kelly Counts Macros Clubhouse and shoot right into the app. So you make the recipe, decide on your portion size, feed your people, done. Always family-friendly meals and desserts inside of the monthly membership. So today we will be talking about how to kick the nighttime sabotage when you have that evening snack attack. Perhaps you eat healthy all day and then the nighttime rolls around and you eat everything in sight and sabotage your weight loss goals. This is a vicious cycle that just can't, you just can't seem to break. You're frustrated. You just want to break this bad habit so you can see that scale go down and reveal those tone muscles that you are working so hard in the gym for. You know that if you don't get your nutrition in check, you are wasting your time in the gym. As busy people, we don't have time for that. We want to maximize our time in the gym, not hinder results. So tip number one, being mindful during evening snacking. Now, this may seem very simple, but planning satisfying and healthy snacks for the evening to curb the cravings. So opt for options like a small serving of Greek yogurt with berries, a 100-calorie pack of nuts, or sliced veggies with Greek yogurt mixed with dry ranch. Pre-track these evening snacks, whether it be wine and cheese, a Yasso ice cream bar, a cookie, or a single serving bag of chips. Be mindful about this. A lot of times I'll have a 100-calorie bag of kettle corn popcorn or pop my own kernels and enjoy a sparkling water. Other times it will be a big bowl of protein fluff. Other times it may be a triple chocolate utopia from Dairy Queen. Pre-track, plan, and be mindful. Number two, preparation is key. Plan your evening meals and snacks in advance. Knowing what you'll eat can help prevent those impulsive and unhealthy choices. Consider preparing nutritious snacks during the day so they're readily available when nighttime hunger strikes. One of my shredders just shared this in the shred. She makes almost like a pudding consistency with a Greek yogurt and sugar-free pudding mix. She mixed that up, and then she puts it in between two chocolate rice cakes and puts it in the freezer. And she loves that. So not only having a plan for the snack, but also for dinner. What I see a lot of times is that clients are too hungry while preparing dinner. So they pick while they're making dinner. Then they eat dinner and then they continue to snack throughout the evening. A plan needs to be put into place for dinner, something that is easy to pull together. Having a prepped protein, such as pulled pork, to warm up or already made in the crock pot with G. Hughes sauce. So you can throw some veggies in the microwave, frozen veggies, or fresh on a sheet pan into the oven, and dinner is done. Sitting down each week and having a meal plan written out. Perhaps it's Sunday. Also, a top tip is placing some gum in your kitchen drawer to pop in your mouth while you're making dinner, and this will prevent you from picking. Number three, hydration. This may seem simple as well, but hydration before dinner. Drink a glass of water before dinner. Make it fun. Put it in a wine glass. This will help create a sense of fullness. Sometimes feelings of hunger in the evening can be mistaken or meant for dehydration, okay? So staying hydrated can also support the overall well-being and help control the unnecessary snacking. Like I said, put it in a fancy wine glass. Enjoy a Fresca. Enjoy a Diet Coke or sparkling water. Make it fancy and a little bit fun as you prepare dinner. Number 4, plan a pre-dinner snack. Now you may say, Kelly, but I'm eating dinner. But a lot of times I hear that dinner is stressful, you are overly hungry, and you cannot make decisions that align with goals. So in your lunchbox for work, have a snack you plan to eat on the commute on the way home. Perhaps that's a Chomps stick. Maybe it's the legendary protein chips or the edamame beans. These are salty, crunchy, protein-packed, and satisfying because they have a decent amount of protein with fewer calories. You can make dinner feeling slightly hungry, but you will feel calmer and not feel rushed, along with not eating all of the kids' snacks in the pantry that look good. 4, create a relaxing routine at night. I have a client, Patty, that cannot shut off her brain at night and go to sleep. She's on her phone, or maybe perhaps for you, it's not Netflix or social media. And along with these things, you like to eat because you're stressed about your kids' issues, your family that is dysfunctional, and you have this horrible habit of eating in bed or while you're on your way to bed. So it's mindless. It's a cycle that's destroying your results. So engaging in activities like reading, meditating, gentle stretching, avoiding intense or stimulating activities close to bedtime, as they may contribute to the cravings. If you want a different result, you have to create a different habit. Replace it. My private client, Steph, had a habit of eating junk food in bed. So we worked on a new rule that she made for herself. She had to eat her bedtime snack at the kitchen table. Bed was for sleeping only, not eating. This worked like a charm. She has broken this habit and has body comp changes galore. Number 5, set a cutoff time. So establish a cutoff time for eating in the evening. Now, it doesn't matter for weight loss if you don't eat after 8 p.m., okay? Calorie deficit is about being in a calorie deficit over time. Your body really doesn't know what the timing is, okay? This is just something more for you mentally. Choose a time that allows your body to digest food before bedtime. Tell yourself the kitchen is closed at blank. The kitchen is closed at 8 p.m. The kitchen is closed at 9 p.m. The kitchen is closed at 7 p.m. Once the cutoff time arrives, focus on non-food related activities to prevent the unnecessary snacking. Brushing your teeth can also serve as a signal that eating time is over. Put in a whitening strip. The Colgate whitening strips are, Crest whitening strips are amazing. So, side note there, I digress. If you have nourished your body as you should throughout the day, you will be full, not needing fuel to fuel your body. Instead, your mind is telling you to eat these snacks because you deserve it. So having your body nourished throughout the day will help you. Sometimes you think, I deserve it. I worked out, or the kids are in bed. Now it's time to relax and enjoy myself. Maybe you had a stressful day and you deserve that sleeve of Oreos. This is so common. You're not alone, but use this strategy of telling yourself the kitchen is closed. The last and most important one that I see people making, it's a mistake, not eating during the day. Not eating enough calories, especially protein. Many studies show that eating protein during the day curbs that nighttime snacking. I noticed this myself. If I am busy and don't eat, the nighttime can be a struggle. I can also tell when I have not had enough protein. So do yourself a favor, eat during the day and make those protein-rich meals or snacks. Don't not eat all day because you're busy. You're busy cleaning, running errands, or being the mom Uber. Okay, get that protein in, eat during the day. Protein helps with cravings. I cannot say that enough. So this is fun. I polled my private clients. I polled them. And these are some of the answers of how they have conquered the nighttime sabotage. So I'm going to share these with you. See if any of them resonate and you think would work for you. Okay. Number one, I always put in my fun food that I'm going to have in my tracker in the morning. I cracked down on prioritizing protein. And the other thing I did was getting better at making sure I was eating something I was truly in the mood for. I take one meal at a time and truly think about what I want to eat. When I figure it out, I then decide how I can prioritize the protein first. Next, I go to bed at 8 p.m. and read. It prevents me from getting something to eat. Next one, Kelly and I realized I was not eating enough during the day. I had a scarcity mindset. I was massively underestimating my protein, and it made a big difference to not wanting to raid the cupboards. It's also a habit, so tell yourself you will have it later. That's usually enough to get the brain to accept that you've actually said no. Kelly had me plan a few weeknights to have the snacks, which also stopped me from going nuts on the weekends. Kelly told me to portion out little treat bags and plan them for the day, something to look forward to. We are our own worst enemy when we are just grabbing freely from an open bag or container. But if you can, grab your little portion baggie, you're more likely to stick to that portion. Drink water, brush teeth, go to bed. I put the snacks away in a cupboard, so I was just not walking by them all the time. I love a few snacks at night, and I account for them in my daily total caloric intake. Just remember that if you weigh yourself in the morning, you may weigh more. You didn't gain fat. You just could still have some food in your body. It's something I've noticed if I eat later at night, and I want to warn you because I freak out, but Kelly puts me in my place. Tell yourself you need to wait 10 minutes before grabbing a snack. I found that most times when I wait this short period, the urge passes. I actually set a timer. I have an accountability partner. I drink a flavored seltzer when the urge to snack hits. I also save 200 calories for nighttime, then I can have a snack. This was a huge issue for me, but now I keep 200 calories for the end of the day so I can have the snack. I buy snack packs of cookies or chocolate for a single serving, so eating one package completely rather than staring at a large package and wanting to eat that completely because my brain is fun like that. I buy 100-calorie snack bags. We've started going to bed earlier, and it's worked wonders on my late time snacking. Husband heads to bed between 7:30 and 8. I read a chapter of my current book and drink one more glass of water, and I'm in bed by 8:30. Everyone is different. Instead of trying to stop snacking, consider only snacking and skip the big meals. I graze all day. The calorie counting may be harder, but the success is almost entirely on a psychological well-being while in a deficit. So why was I trying to fight it? Now I've embraced my grazing. For some reason, if I save a handful of treats until right before bed, I can hold off snacking for the evening knowing I still have that coming. Then if I drink a big glass of water with it, I feel full enough to brush my teeth and go lay down for the night. Brush your teeth after dinner. I do this and I hardly ever snack because I don't want to have to brush my teeth again. Chug a glass of water and wait 30 minutes. And the last one, I do the Kelly Counts macro shake and add fiber to it. Feels like a treat, but fills you up. Okay, so those were all from my private clients and the way that they deal with the bedtime, the nighttime self-sabotage, okay? Remember, consistency is key and finding strategies that work for you is essential. So listening to your body's hunger and fullness cues and be mindful of emotional triggers that may lead to the nighttime eating. Experiment with these helpful tips and adjust them to fit your lifestyle and your preferences. I hope these tips were helpful. I know we all want to stop the evening sabotage that is destroying our goals. I would love for you to take one of these actionable tips and put it into practice this week. Share in my free Facebook community, Kelly Counts Macros community on Facebook. Share what you tried, what worked for you in your lifestyle. It will feel so good. I promise you to just try one of these tips. Let us know what works for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I would love for everyone to share the episode and tag me on your social media so that I can say thanks. Also, leaving a 5-star review of the podcast helps me help more people. Who knows, maybe you will even hear your review here. It's time to get out of your own way and out of your own head. I can help simplify it all because I know you're busy. I know you don't have time. There's so much information out there, it's overwhelming. I know you are entering your info into all those online macro calculators and getting all these different answers. The next shred will be open in April 2024. The waitlist link will be in the show notes. You deserve to feel better and more confident in your own skin. I will pull you out from feeling lost and show you exactly how to count macros with confidence so that you can fit into those jeans again. The link in the show notes to register for the VIP waitlist for the shred. So this episode, I'm wrapping it up. Now go out, keep it simple, and remember you're always doing better than you think you are. Bye for now.